Hey guys!
Hi
I'm Kendra.
I'm Heather.
And welcome to Matchmakers and Makeup.
Yay us! Yay you! We're all here
Yay.
together.
Yay everybody!
Woohoo!
So today, we're going to do a little makeup.
We are. We're going to do our eyes.
Yes, today's eyes. And we're going to tell what we like to call odd sexual requests.
So this is going to be another one of those that you may not want to show your mamas.
Yeah, Mom, turn it off.
Make your children leave the room.
Yeah.
Okay. We've been doing more of those lately.
Yeah.
We were a little PG and then we went PG-13 and now dude, we're R.
It's PG-13/R, depending on the day.
As long as we're not X, I guess it's good, right?
Right,
Is there still
exactly.
an X? Do they still do X
There
rated?
might be, but I think you have to pay for that.
That's probably true, unless you're on like YouPorn. Isn't that free?
Some guy told me that you have to pay for that. There's like a YouTube porn or something that you have to pay for.
But there's a site called YouPorn that's not.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't have to pay for that.
I don't know nothing about that
I
one.
know that you don't have to pay for it. Let me just. Let's just leave
Wow.
it at that.
Heather, where did all our brushes go? Here's some.
Okay, so show them the palette we're using.
Okay, we are using this new mini, the Nubian by Juvia. Yes, and here's the inside. This is the first time we've used this
They
one.
are beautiful colors.
It is.
They're super pretty.
So it looks like you're getting 3 glossies, or 3 sparklies, and 3 mattes.
Shimmer. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And they're super pigmented. I really love their palettes. Anyway,
I do
okay.
too. This one was on sale around Christmas for $10, and so I was like, why
Heck
not? Yeah.
And that's always nice when one of us gets a new palette because then we both benefit, right?
Exactly.
Yay! That's the fun part of sharing.
Our mothers taught us well.
They did.
So I'm gonna go first as I'm just kind of doing my eyes here. Here, I'll set this down so you can use it too. So, this was actually when I first started dating after my divorce.
Okay.
I was dating this guy. He was different, we'll say. He was different, but a good guy.
Have I heard this? Probably
No.
not. Okay. Okay, go for
well,
it.
maybe. I don't.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think you have.
Okay.
So the first time we have sex, we go to his apartment, and he has scratch cupcakes. Which, have you guys had scratch cupcakes?
Oh my gosh,
they're
delicious,
amazing,
right? I mean, if you get the
Yeah.
right flavors, I'm sure there's
Right.
some I wouldn't like, but they have some.
The ones with the peanut butter, the Reese's peanut butter
Oh,
cups.
that's
on
right
them,
up your alley.
Holy
Yeah.
cow!
I know their red velvet it's like heaven in a cupcake. It's delicious.
Yeah, yeah, amazing. So he had the Reese's peanut butter cups, and then he had some Oreo one. And I was like, oh, like those look amazing. He's like, well, I got them just for you. And I was like, oh, you're so sweet.
Oh, that's it.
He
Cupcakes
says-
win my heart.
I want to go down on you while you eat a cupcake, and I call you my pretty little princess.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. I was like, okay. Like, that sounds great.
Right?
I mean, weird. It's
I mean,
weird.
it's weird, but I mean, it's not like it's too weird. It's not like he wanted to
not.
shove the cupcake in you or something. I mean,
I might have gone for that, actually.
Of course you would.
So yeah, we did that.
That's fun.
It was kind of fun, yeah.
I mean, because if you're eating that, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
It's different, but
Not
those
a bad
cupcakes-
different, though.
I know, those
Not a bad
cupcakes are
different.
delicious.
One thing I would not recommend is my ex-husband and I did like all kinds of different like Hershey's chocolates and the caramels and stuff, and we like put it all over each other. You know,
That'd be fun.
It ruined our sheets, and it was so sticky.
You know, I've done like the
Oh my
whole,
gosh.
you know, when you use a lot of like baby oil, and if you don't have the right sheets, you'll ruin your sheets for sure.
I would
Yeah.
much rather baby oil than Hershey's
True,
chocolate. I mean, it
true.
was so sticky, so
true.
sticky.
But at least you could lick
It
that
was
off each other. You can't
when
lick
it was
oil.
all over. Like, I mean, you can lick it off each other for a while,
Eventually,
but
you
then
get
it's like,
tired of licking.
damn. And then you go
I get
take a
it.
shower, and you're like, oh, how the hell am I getting all this off?
Right, and then the
I
kids
just
walk
ruined
in
my
and see your brown sheets. Looks like somebody had an accident.
Right, right. Good Lord.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it was different. We'll say that.
Okay, so I was with this guy, and I don't talk dirty. That's just not my thing. I don't do a lot of dirty talk because most of my talk on everyday stuff is pretty G-rated. I'm a pretty G-rated girl, but
Except on here, I guess.
Except on here. And when I am having sex, I cuss. I cuss more when I'm having sex than I do normally. I really do.
Oh, fuck.
I do. I have a sailor mouth when I'm having sex, or if I'm angry. Anyway, so but we were having sex, and he was very So while we're having sex, he wanted me to. I can't even say it because it's. He wanted me to pretend that my body was a balloon. Okay. Okay. And he wanted me to pretend it was inflating. I was the balloon. While we were having sex, I was inflating. So, like, with every thrust, I would inflate more.
Like, did you pop when the orgasm came? Or what was the end game here?
I never popped. I was just supposed to pretend I was still inflating. But how do you pretend you're an inflating balloon? Just tell me. Yeah. How do you pretend that? No, that's not what I did. But, so... I kind of tried, anyway, it doesn't matter how I did it. I tried my hardest to do it. But before we started, he's like, this is what I need you to do. You have to, as with each thrust, he was very detailed. We're going to do this, and as I'm effing you, we're going to do this, blah, blah. But as we got started, he said, wait, I forgot something. And he got up, and he put his cell phone to a song, and we did this too. We did it to the Golden Girls theme music.
Okay, that's just weird. What the
And I have a weird mind, right?
Dude's got some fetishes.
But I mean, and he wanted me to say all the dirty talk and do the whole balloon thing and the Golden Girls thing, and that was just a little over the top for even me, because wow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so he liked balloons and the Golden Girls. Maybe he was raised by his grandma.
No. Maybe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Where'd the balloons come from? Maybe his grandma's a clown. I don't know. I don't. But after that, I never had sex with him again after that. That was the end for me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why. He seemed like a really nice guy.
He was.
But, like it, yeah.
But I'm just, yeah. I'm not,
yeah.
That's just not me.
No, Yeah, that's
I'm all about fun and let's do different stuff, but that was a little...
That was a little different. A little too different, maybe.
Method acting during sex is not my thing, right?
No, not so much.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I guess the next weirdest one for me, okay, was probably the hair guy. So, he, like, was obsessed with my hair. Like, if I would have cut my hair, I think he would have broke up with me.
Really?
He liked to take my hair. I had to have it long, and I had to have it straightened. Which, guys, that's a lot of work. I got
Especially
a lot of
hair.
hair.
Right, yeah.
And so it would be long and straight, and he would take my hair, and he would just rub it down on it. I'm like, you're snarling my hair.
That's all you were worried about? Think of what he was getting in your hair.
No, it didn't go that far. This was just the prelude, the foreplay was the hair.
There's still stuff that comes out for that.
Ew.
there is.
Ew, stop it. Stop it, there's not.
Oh gosh.
There was nothing
sure,
in my hair.
there's not.
My hair's fine. Damn it, Heather.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's weird. But how many times did you allow that to happen?
Oh, like 8 or 12.
So it wasn't that weird.
I've had weirder, I guess. That was just weird, though.
That is weird, yeah.
Medium weird. Medium weird.
Okay, so with my first ex-husband, when he had been drinking. Seems a lot of these stories involve drinking. But
it seems like a lot of her ex-husbands drink a lot.
Right, basically, yeah. But we had both been drinking. We were young at this point, like super young. We hadn't been very, very long, and it's still when he was kind of fun, right? And so we had been. My oldest son David had left his toys in the tub, and we were in the tub having like bathtub sex, right? We were both pretty thin at that point. We both fit in the tub nicely. Anyway, David's toys were in the tub, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's the rubber duck!" And he got all excited, and he insisted that we put the rubber duck between us so that every time he thrust in, the duck squeaked.
You think that'd be distracting?
It was so weird. I mean, it worked. I mean, we finished, I guess. So,
Mission accomplished.
Right? It was a one-time thing.
Yeah,
But
I guess
anyway,
it works, right?
Yeah.
Right? At least it wasn't like a huge fetish for him. It was more of an impromptu thing.
Right, it was just a one-time thing that he requested it.
Yeah, that's not so bad then.
Yeah, if he would have requested it like over and over, then I probably would have gotten him therapy or left the marriage sooner, I guess.
Sooner being the key word.
Maybe not right away. We would have done it a couple more times. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. Is that it? Do you have another? Or are you done? That's all I have for today.
I got one more.
Okay.
I got one more for today.
Okay.
This one's not even that weird. This isn't that weird.
Okay.
I had one guy that liked to use bomb pops
What are bomb
as
pops?
dildos. You know, like the red, white, and blue popsicles?
And he liked to use them as dildos? On you or on him?
On me. And then he would eat it.
That's interesting.
I mean, it wasn't that weird. It was kind of like... But now when I'm grocery shopping...
Do you get torn out of the freezer section?
I get to that freezer section and I see them bomb pops and I'm like...
Oh my gosh. And it reminds you.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. It would have been worse if he wanted you to use them on him.
Oh my gosh, I had a guy in high school, my boyfriend in high school, he wanted me to stick things up his butt all the time. He ordered himself a dildo called the Blue Dolphin.
No, didn't.
He did. And I only did it once. I got really drunk first. And then I told all his friends about it. I did. And then he's like, why did you tell everybody? I was like, well, I thought they knew.
So there was this guy one time who wanted me to put my finger in his butt when we were having sex.
That's pretty common.
And I get that, but it still grossed me out.
Yeah.
And I did it a couple times, but then it's so gross, one time I like felt poop. I didn't do it ever again.
Oh dear God.
It's like, and I'm like, ew, you should have done that before. And then that was gross. And that was it for me.
Yeah,
I've never put my finger in a butt since.
No, I don't do that stuff anymore. I've done it a few times, but you know, I will massage the area between the butt and the balls, the perineum.
Is that what it's called?
Or some people call it a perineum.
I thought it was called,
Don't say it. Don't. You're going to say the gross word. People call it a chode.
No, I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's gross. Don't use that word.
I thought it was called a taint.
Yes, that's another word for it. That's a slang name for it.
Okay, thank you.
The actual medical term is the perineum or
Well,
perineum.
Thank you, Dr. Kendra.
You're welcome. Well, if you guys need your taint rubbed,
Don't call us. Oh, Lord of mercy. Yeah,
I think it's time for us to go to bed.
I think so. Okay, good makeup and whatever else.
Good vibes.